Hello, my lovely people. I'm back with another reading. As you can see from the title, what you don't know about how others see you, how people see you, like things that you're just like you don't know that someone sees you this way, like strangers, people like you have an idea of you and you think like everybody else just sees that, but other people see a different thing. They could have like assumptions or they could see something positive about yourself that you think is like ridiculous that someone sees, or like what you don't know about like other perspective in general. Like we're talking about the general perspective of you when others see you, whether like people you know or like strangers, like the common perspective, the things that you don't know, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Choose one. Remember to like and to subscribe to my channel. Also, you can check my community page. I did an offer package reading for a new year. It's going to be there till the end of January. They're going to be like 8 questions of your choice for $50, 50 US dollars. And those 8 questions, I wanted to, like, you can ask about anything you want. Maybe it's like a nagging thing that you cannot let go of. You want answers, like you want to start the new year fresh, or like there's fears that, or you things that you're working on with your goals, whatever it is. You can book a reading with me. Anyway, let's start this reading. Number one here, what you don't know about how others see you. I right away felt something here, a feeling that they get, but let me lay the cards first. Let the camera focus. So, number one, what you don't know is like others feel like you're anxious, like around them. They feel like you either like you kind of act anxious, like sometimes they feel like you're lost, like a lost puppy, or like you look around, like, or you just feel like you're just anxious or shy. It might be not like this, but they feel like you're anxious. Maybe you're like someone who's like you think a lot and you have a lot of thought in your head, but people preserve you like in general when they like see you, strangers at first they feel like you're an anxious person or you're shy or you have insecurity, or like they see you as shy. Like there's some perspective of like shy, or like you're anxious around people, or you're like you seem like stressed out, like something on your mind, or like you're looking around, or like you're just stressed out, or like you cannot stay still, something like that. So what else, what you don't know about how others see you? People sometimes, like, it might seem like a weird thing to say, but it depends on where you live, the people around you. But you could have like a group of people and it seems like a common assumptions. Oh, really? But there's also this assumptions, but just keep in mind this, like it depends on like the area that you live in. It could be like a closed-minded people, or like religious, or people who like preserve, like they think like a girl or a man should dress away or behave a certain way, because some of them think like based on like your wardrobe or your choice sometimes that something about like the LGBT, or they think like you're gay, you're lesbian, or like you're you're something about your sexuality, that there's something about your sexuality that sometimes like people are asking question about your sexuality based on like the way that you dress or you do things. Like I don't know why, but there is something about like something you wear sometimes like people think like you something in the LGBT, or even some of them may think like you're transgender or something like that. I know it's weird, but maybe some people like they just ridiculous. I know some people are ridiculous. I did meet ridiculous people in my life so many times. It's like some of them who are like, girls cannot do like heavy sport, cannot do that, and they like think maybe you're like a tomboy or whatever. But there's like, a weird like narrative about some that you do, some people, but it doesn't seem like a lot of them. But there's group of people who like think like that. Mm. Really? Oh my god, because your hair is short? That's so weird. Like to make an assumption about someone's sexuality just because of a hair. Like that's so weird. It seems like you live in an area where like people are like stereotyping things all the time. So what else, what you don't know about how others see you? Number one, I do feel like others see you as someone who is like, again, like there's a lot of question about your sexuality, but some of them think like you're not interested in dating, or like you're taken, something that you do, that maybe you wear a lot of rings or something. Some of them think like you're married or you have kids, or like some strangers look at you and they're like, think like you're taken or you're married, or like married, like something like about you, it looks like you have kids, or you're married, or even if they see you single, like away, or like without your partner, even if you have a partner. But there's something about like when they look at you, they feel like you're a parent or something like that. Like there's something about others, they look at you and they feel like you're taken. Something about like you're taken, I don't know, it could be a car. I feel for some of you it's like a car that you drive, like it looks like a mom or a father car, or like there's something on the car. But there's like a lot of weird I don't know where where you're living, like, but people are just full of assumptions, right? What else here? What you don't know about how others see you? I do feel like some people feel angry when they see you. There's like a lot of anger, hate. Um, I do feel like what you don't know is like a lot of people are either racist, or they hate something that you do, or again, this could be something that is out of the tradition that you do. Some people could be like, you know, like again with the assumption that you said you're lesbian or whatever, like there's some hate, like there's some like hate crime idea in their head when they look at you because of something that you do that is just like not like everybody else. Sometimes like you have like strangers who like think violent ideas in their head, like when they look at you they have this anger inside them because of something that you do they don't want you to do. They want you to be like everybody else, or something that you do that they just want to yell at you. Maybe a lot of Karens around you or something, like why are you wearing that, or like some of them look at you and they feel angry, they feel like you're kind of like disrespecting the law of whatever, or religion or something like that, right? So what you don't know about how others see you, also we got like look at the sexual art here and all of that. Like there's literally like sexuality question or something that you wear, right? So what else we got here about how others see you that you don't know about? I feel like some people see you as someone who's like you're struggling financially, or could be like not like a struggling like you're look poor or something like that. It could be, but they feel like you come from an area that maybe they like, again, this could be like, again, stereotyping you on something. They think like you look like you're someone coming from an area they know like they're less privileged, they don't have a lot of money. Some of them they look at you, they feel like you're struggling with money, or you're an under status or something. um it doesn't seem like something that you wear, honestly. It feels like you wear something okay, but maybe it's just like a stereotype again, something like that. They look at you and they kind of assume that you come from something, or like you're something else other than what you are. Listen. Oh, that's why. Maybe people are racist. It makes sense. It makes sense. It does make sense. So it's like they kind of like make the assumptions. I do have people who make assumptions of me like that, and then straight away they look at my bag or something like I'm wearing, and they're like, okay, she looks like she's not really. She looks like a foreigner, but then like that. It's like sometimes they don't know even like I'm a local or something like that. It's just like very weird, but I do have that too as well. I experienced that, but um what you don't know about how others see you here. Some people see you as someone who's lucky. There's like an opposite thing here where like they see you as privileged, lucky, you get things easy. Like some strangers feel like you're lucky. They see you somewhere and they know that you're better than them, like whether in status or money or something like that. This could be like people who work in stores or something, that sometimes they feel like, oh, they see you in the store, you spend a lot of money on something. Or it could be a simple thing as like eating takeout or something. They feel like you're like privileged, or you have money to spend like every day on something silly or something like that. Thank you. So they feel like you're privileged. Some of them feel like like you got a lot of things. Like they know that you got a lot of things that they don't have and they cannot dream of having. There's something about like they feel like you're just a lucky person or privileged or something like that. They look at you, they make an assumption because of little things maybe you don't even notice. Like they could be like seeing you somewhere every day spending money. It could be like people at work, like they see you like buying lunch or something every day. Like there's something here about like being privileged, right? What else here I got for you? Number one, I do feel like some people feel like you're so outspoken. Like some people could be like people around you that you know. They feel like you're so outspoken, you speak your mind that it's just very scary that sometimes they try to avoid you. Maybe you notice like some people are like scared of talking to you and you don't know why. Like they try to avoid you as much as they can and you feel like they hate you or something. They're scared of like you talking. Like they feel like when you talk it's like you say words and they're very like sharp or like hurtful, or you speak things like they feel like they're worried that they're gonna say the wrong thing, or like they feel like you're scary or like so confident or how you talk. Like I know it's like very ridiculous, but this is how I see it. Like it's very weird. Even like when I read it, it's like it doesn't seem like you're saying anything or you're doing anything. It's just like how you talk. Like if they talk to you and you're like loud and you talk and you're confident, they cannot keep up a conversation with you. Something like it just makes them feel scared. Like they could be antisocial or something, but they know it's like if they're gonna talk to you, you're gonna talk, and it's like they get so scared because you talk loud and clear. It's like, yeah, what do you want? Like, or you ask them and they cannot keep up the conversation. It's just something very weird. I don't know. Like they feel like you're confident and you're gonna speak about whatever they're gonna speak about, and they don't know how to end the conversation because they get anxious. It's very weird. Um, what else you don't know about strangers and how do they see you? I do feel like you have strangers who hate you, honestly. Like you do have a lot of hate. It just doesn't make sense. But you have strangers who hate you here. Could be like same gender because there's jealousy here. Definitely there's a lot of jealousy. You might be looking good or you dress up good or you look really nice. You have things like little things that you might not notice, um like for example, like they feel like you have better eyebrows or better hair or like better lips, and it could be like nose. It's like very silly things that you don't notice. Lashes, or like your lashes, or they feel like you have thicker eyebrows, or like your eyebrows are thinner. I don't know. It's like seems silly thing, but they see you and they're jealous of those little appearance things, right? Whatever your gender or beer or whatever here. That's it for number one. Number two, what you don't know how strangers see you. You're welcome. Let's see number two. I feel like number two is excited about this reading. My voice has gotten better. How strangers seeing you. Oh my, pretty. Oh. Makes sense. Couple people are intimidated to keep the conversation and act like they understand and they feel stupid. I hate it when people are like they cannot like just tell you, "Oh, I don't know what is that." Like I don't know what you're talking about. Like it's like they feel like a stupid if they say like I don't know that, or like can you tell, like they have to pretend in front of you that they know everything. Like it's just very very stupid, you know? Shows insecurities. So number two, what you don't know about how people see you. I do feel like people see you as maybe it's like you don't even feel like that, but if people see you as someone who's like very organized, very disciplined, like very very organized, like it's almost like on a straight line organized, like you're just disciplined with everything, sometimes to the perfection. Like you're so on time, you're so on things. Like it seems like sometimes you don't have a life honestly, but it's not like that. It's like, for example, if it's at work or somewhere, people see you as like someone who's very organized in little things. Like you have habit. It's almost like you need to put your cup on the right side all the time. Your desk need to be clean. Like maybe you're not like this, but there's some habit. They feel like you're so organized. Like you're so organized on everything. Like on time, you do things a certain way. You don't want to talk to anyone. You're just focused. Like it's almost like you have something. Like you're always focused. Like it's almost like you don't have time to do anything, to go out, to do something, or to talk to someone. Like you're just like very focused on something. Sounds like you're on a mission. Like you're so disciplined, right? I do feel like people don't understand your friendship. I want the camera to focus. So people don't understand your friendships because they feel like they don't understand. Like you could have a friend or friends group or people like opposite than you in like in personality. So people do make assumptions of you as like this organized, disciplined. Maybe they look at you as someone who's like very like you're gonna judge everyone. Like you're the saint person. Like you're maybe so religious. You look this way. You look like either girl that goes to church every Sunday or mosque or whatever. Like you look so disciplined, right? Like you they make assumptions of you like you don't want shit, like you're not someone who parties, do things. Like there's some assumptions about you being like extra perfectionist and judgy. You're that person who's like, no, we're not gonna drink, like we're not gonna do anything, we're not gonna do that. There's some assumptions about you. So when they see your friendship, when they see like your best friend or who's around you and who you talk to doesn't make sense because you have those people like very wild and they do things like in every kind of way, like reckless, doing things wildly, and it's just like a question mark of like they thought that you're a judgy person, but then your best friends are like it's like there's something in their head that's very challenging because they have assumptions of you. Then they see your friends, they see your group, and they're like, "You're friend with this person who's like the most person who got like people know this person that's a very open minded and all of that, and like you're around this person and this is your best friend and you're not judging this person and it's like opposite or your family or something." It just feels like very weird to them when it's almost like a slap on the face when they see the people that you're around. It's like you're challenging to them. It's like they make assumptions, but it's like, how? Like you're doing all that, but you're not judgy. Like you always give this wow factor to others where like they get surprised. Like they have an assumption of you, then they see something that you have around you that doesn't make sense. Almost like you're like surprised, on your face, something like that. So what you don't know about how others see you also. I do feel like others see you again, like they see what's around you because this is not you. This is someone around you. Could have a friend or someone around you. People are just could be people even gossiping about this. Like people are gossiping about who you are with or dating or something. It's like doesn't make sense to them. Like it's like you're like friend with this person. Like they're talking about this person, how this person is, and how you're friend with this person. Like how this person even talking to you and your friend together. Like it's just like something about it. It's like very they talk about this person a lot. People talk about this person, whoever this person. Thank you. Whoever this person, they talk about this person a lot that you're surrounded by and they're like you're a friend of this person. So sometimes like others maybe they want to talk to you, they want to like get to know your friend or they want to get to you could have like someone who's famous or popular or something like that around you that people want to like they see you and they see this person they want to like talk to you and they want you to introduce them to your friends or to who you know or your family. Maybe crushing on someone. So people when they see you they want to be introduced to someone with you. So what else that you don't know about people, how they see you? Some people see you as a liar. Maybe you're not a liar, but there's something about like how you speak. They think like you're not speaking the truth sometimes. They think like you're not honest. So maybe you say something, they feel like you're lying or you're hiding a truth. Like especially at work, it could be if you're someone who works, like they feel like you're hiding some truth. Like maybe you're just like something about your face. It seems like even if you say the truth, it seems like you're lying or you're not being sincere or you're not being serious or like you say something, but it feels like they feel like they don't trust you. It's almost like you say something and they feel like you're not open. You don't talk to them like you say something and then you're quiet. They feel like they don't trust you. There's something there more that you're not saying. Like it's almost like you always have a secret. Like you don't speak much. You don't speak what's on your mind all the time. Like this is how like maybe you do, but they feel like there's more, right? That you don't speak. How people see you. I do feel like people around you see you as someone who's like struggling. So it could be like what you don't know, like feel like you're struggling with something or you have a lot of things on your mind to do, a lot of things that you're doing and they feel like you're struggling with something. They feel like you have a lot of things to do and you're like doing too much, like either for someone or family or friend, or they feel like you have a lot of things on your hand like to do. Sometimes they feel like you don't have a break or you need boundaries with certain things like with your work or something. They feel like you're taking too much that you're not saying no or something like that. How people see you. I do feel like that's all because I don't feel like you're someone who's very social. Maybe you are social, but it's like same group of people, but you're not like you don't go out a lot or something like that. Because like when you go out, like it doesn't seem like people are like thinking so much about you or like saying something. That's it. You chose number two or what? Number three. What you don't know about how others see you. Ooh, you seem like a player. Like others see you as like a player, especially like people that like they're interested in you in a love way. I want the camera to focus. So people see you as a player, like they feel like you're yeah, like there's something about like your look and how you look like you got a lot of options or you're not gonna be serious. Or you're just gonna drop them. Why are you gonna be like wanting them? You're gonna reject them. There's something about you where like they feel like you're out of their league. There's a lot of people who look at you, they feel like you have something that they feel like they cannot approach you because they're like in a different status or you're in a different status, something like that where they cannot reach you. They cannot reach you. They feel like it's impossible. Maybe you're like sometime you're like, oh, you're somewhere, but you feel like some men or women or whatever the gender that you attract looking at you, but they don't make a move. Like they stare at you a lot, like it's almost like obsessed, but they don't make a move because they feel like it's hopeless. Whether it's like they feel like they're in a status way, in a live way, they're different and you're different, you're never gonna accept them or like your family or something about status or something like that, or it could be just an appearance way. But you do have others who look at you and they feel like you look like a player, you look like you're someone who's like don't want them or you're not gonna stick around because you're gonna have like somewhere on the corner, like someone at the corner, yeah, right? Like just waiting for you, better option or something like that. Could be like you highlight a lot of insecurities in the gender that you attract, right? Why you don't know about how others see you. I do feel like some people see you as like a diva, like a witch, like a very scary person, like an evil person, like just like you give them again, it's like you highlight insecurities in others. I want to say, but some of them see you as like you're like this evil person. Like they just look at you and they feel scared, like you're an evil person. They don't even know why. It's like just their insecurity. They look at you, they feel intimidated. They feel like you're a mean person. If they're gonna talk to you, you remind them of a childhood bully, something like that. Like something when they look at you, they like make an assumption that you're a mean person. Like if they're gonna talk to you, you're just gonna be mean or like you're gonna be rude or you're gonna laugh at their face or something like that. I don't know. But again, a lot of insecurities. But I don't know about how others see you. I do feel like some people really love your hair. It could be like you have a beautiful hairstyle or hair color, or this is a beard on your face, doesn't matter what your gender, but something about your hair, facial hair, and hair in general. They love how it is. Like you look really beautiful. You have beautiful hair, something like that. They just love your hair. So there's a lot of things about hair, eyebrows, lashes, whatever like hair you have on your face or on your head, something like that. People really notice that a lot, right? So, what you don't know about how strangers see you. Some strangers feel calm around you, or even like maybe they're not strangers, like people you just know on a daily basis or colleague, that you give them some calmness. They feel calm when they see you, they feel safe. It's almost like it's a weird, disgusting feeling, but it's like a mothery feeling or a father feeling, even if you're not or older than them or whatever. But somehow they feel safe when you're around. They feel like everything is right. Like they feel safe, like when you're around, when they see you. There's something like you give them calm energy, like whether like you're someone who's like just like they feel calm, like they feel safe, they feel protected around you. I don't know, I don't like this feeling, but they feel like safe around you. It's almost like you're gonna protect them or you're gonna save them or something like that. It could be very relying on you. So what else do you don't know about how people see you in general? I do feel like people see you as someone who like you don't want to accept them. This could be people that you know or a group of people that you know. They feel like you kind of like shut the door on something. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to change. It's almost like they're trying to convince you to live a life similar to them, but you're not going to change your mind. You're not gonna be like them or like one way or another. Somehow, maybe this is like old friend, family, or whatever. You kind of like you became different and they're different and they know that, and then maybe they're angry, but they feel like they're never gonna change your mind about something. Like you're different. Like you want different things, you're different. And it's almost like they want you to love the same things, or seems like controlling, but they want you to love the same thing, or they want to convince you to do something but they cannot anymore. Oh, really? They want you to do something, but like you're just totally different, and it's like you don't want it, but either they are like very forceful, but it gives me like a nasty energy also, where like those people maybe they try to make you feel bad because they want you to be doing the same decisions that they same things that they took, and it seems like they're not even happy with their decisions in life, but it's almost like they want you to do the same. It just feels really stupid because in their deep in their mind they want to be you. They want to do the same things that you doing, but it's almost like they're trying to convince themselves that they're doing the right thing and they're trying to force you to do it. Something like that, very weird. So take it how it resonate. So what else you don't know about how others see you? I do feel like others see you as someone who's like you're not interested. You do look like you're not interested, or you made it so clear that you're not interested. Like they feel like even if you're like interested in something, I don't know, like it feels like people are just insecure around you. They like feel like sometimes they don't want to invite you somewhere, they want to tell you something because they feel like you're not interested or you're not going to be interested. They feel like you're not interested in whatever they got. They silly life, their silly thing. Again, they might see you as like it's just very weird. Maybe at a certain point they felt like you think like you're better than them or something, but now like they feel like you're just not interested. They started to accept something. They started to see the truth. It's just like they feel like you're not interested. You look like you're not interested. Also, strangers do see you as you're like not interested in a conversation or you're not interested. Now, like you seem like you're just like want to be doing whatever you're doing. You're like, yeah, okay, bye. Like seems like you're not interested, or they could be like just insecure, you know? Again, like a lot of insecurities. Like I feel like it's just like stressful to have like a lot of insecure people around you. So how do others see you that you don't know? Some strangers feel like you're laughing at them or you're making fun of them, or some others or people even in your life. It's just very ridiculous. Like you could be doing this whatever thing that you're doing, but they feel like you're laughing at them or you're making fun of them or you're judging them. They feel like you're kind of like judging them in your head, or like when they talk about something or you're talking, it's like they translate whatever you're saying as like judging them as they're stupid or something. They feel like you're judging them or you look down on them. Again, it's just very weird. Or like they feel like you're gonna laugh at them and they feel insecure. They could feel insecure about their physical appearance or something. They feel like they want to hide something that they have. You got better things, or just very disgusting. So how also you don't know what you don't know about how others see you. Others see you as someone who's like very fast to understand things. Like could be like people around you at work or something. They feel like you understand things really fast. Like you have a sharp mind, or like you do things like really fast, like there's no struggle, like you don't struggle to understand something, and either like in study or something like that, it could be very good at your job or studies or whatever, but you don't struggle. Like they feel like you're just smooth, like it's so easy to teach you, so easy to do something. They feel like you're smart or very sharp, like you do things very very sharply. I do feel like you have others, like could be strangers that you kind of meet, could be like people that you meet at the gym or whatever, like you see them several times or a coffee shop, that they see you and they feel like inspired by you. There's something about you that when they look at you, they feel inspired, whether you know it or not, but you give them hope. Maybe it's like little conversation that you make with them or something that they see that you're doing. This could be also people that you add on Snapchat or something, that there's something about what you're doing. It gives them inspiration. Like you inspire a lot of people. I don't know. Number four, about how others see you. Let me drink my coffee. Whoa, number four. Wow. Wow. What you don't know is others are very jealous of you. they're very jealous of you. Like you have a lot of people who are like jealous of you. They feel like you are like in a competition with them, whether you know it or not. Like could be people around you, could be family, cousins, friends. They feel like they're in a competition with you and you're doing better. They don't want to even admit it that they're jealous of you. They might be like people who are like around you that they're like, care about you and everything and you care about them, you share things, but maybe you notice like they're happy with you. They're like, yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, you're doing great or whatever. But it's like they feel like they're not doing as good, like you're doing better. Also this could be like older people, like for example, like you have an auntie who got kids, feel like you're better than her kids, or like someone who's like at work who got kids, feel like you're better than their kids and they thought that their kids are the greatest. Something about like comparing kids together, or someone your age, like, and they feel like you're doing better and they're jealous of you. Have something here like a tower moment of like realizing that they're not doing great because of you. Like you highlight that they're not doing great and they're like stupid. You don't do it purposely, but you show people that they're stupid, right? Like there's something like that. So, well, I don't know about how others see you. I do feel like others see you and they feel like my hair's phone. You have like this thing that they cannot have, like whether an opportunity that they cannot have, or like could be people around you, you have something that they cannot have. Like it's almost like a dark thing here, like they cannot enter. It's like it's almost like they cannot access, whether it's like a person who's helping you, a support, a job, a thing that you got, that they cannot access or get the help of that thing, or get this opportunity. They feel like you got opportunities that they don't have, something like that, but opportunities and things like that. um you know what, like with expectations, I noticed that people who are like jealous of you, they put a lot of expectations on you. I don't know if you're talking about jealous people, but I have an auntie who's like very jealous of me and is always like comparing her kids and things like with me when I was little. And she always like whenever I go through a hard thing, she would just be the first to come and blame me and expect me to do better and just tell me like you should do that, you should do that. And it's like it feels like they're trying to find negative in you, that you're not doing enough, not them. It's almost like they want to tell you that you're the one who's not doing enough or something like that. It's just very odd. But with time I learned that, jealousy takes a lot of forms. It doesn't have to be like someone screams that they hate you. It can be like your biggest person who's like trying to support you, but they're not, they're putting you down. So number 4. hmm, Maybe just listen to yourself. Maybe someone wants you to be better. Maybe someone wants you to do better. Just do whatever you think is better for yourself and just shut the noise and what your abilities are. Number 4, what you don't know about how strangers see you, or others, even people around you in your life. I do feel like a lot of people see you as someone very handsome or very pretty, or you look so good. But again, there's like a jealousy of like you got something that they don't have, whether a nice partner, a nice parent, a nice something, a nice life that they don't have, and they feel like always like I can't have that. I'm not privileged enough to have that. You're privileged enough, like something like that. It's just very weird. But yeah, that's what I feel. Number 5, what you don't know about how others see you. I feel like number 5, a lot of people don't see you anytime. Like they don't want to. It's like Some people don't wanna be around you, they feel like you're toxic, or they feel like you're just a negative energy, or you're starting to be like an angry person, or sometimes you cause drama, or you lash out, or they feel like you're a drama person, or someone who cause chaos and madness or drama. They feel like sometimes you talk in a way that it just makes them feel bad. Trying to make it focus. You talk in a way that makes them feel bad, like makes them feel annoyed, like there's something about your personality maybe changed in a negative way that strangers feel like they don't want to be around you. Yeah. So I do feel like you have like people who see you in your life that they don't want to be around you because they feel like you kind of became worse in something that you're doing that's negative, a habit or something like that. Definitely some people feel like you're stuck in a, you're like rejecting truth, like you're stuck in a nasty habit or rejecting some truth and you're stuck in a nasty habit or something. They feel like you're doing something toxic. But however, like you have other people who see you differently here, like could be strangers who don't know you personally. A lot of strangers see you as someone who's like, you look very clean, you look very organized, right? You look educated. You're welcome. You look educated, but there's something about like you smell nice, you look nice, you look like you're well educated, you have a nice life. They could feel like you have really a beautiful life, beautiful family, beautiful house. They feel like you just have beautiful things. Maybe they don't really know that you're suffering or something, but they're seeing you like maybe you are suffering, maybe not for some of you, but for some of you you are. But they see like you have a perfect life. They feel like you have a perfect life, perfect family. Everything is cool. Like you're lucky also to have like really nice siblings, or if you have sibling, oh, they feel like everybody's educated, not like they feel like they compare their family to you. They feel like their family are crazy and your family is like very cool and very nice, or your life is very nice, or you come from a nice life or something like that. So what else here? You don't know about how others see you. I feel like others, some people maybe you know or friends, they feel like you're loyal, like you're very loyal. You're the person who going to be there. You're very generous. You could be generous and thoughtful. They feel like you're very thoughtful. You're very generous. You're always there for others, or you're always there for them. Like whenever they need something, you're there. You're supportive. You help. You do things, and sometimes you think about things, or you give gifts, or like there's a lot of thoughtfulness in you, right? Do you feel like strangers see you as very handsome, very pretty? Like could be like strangers that you don't know. They feel like you're very handsome. You look so pretty. You look so handsome, and some of them could be like wanna like be with you, or like they wanna date you. They're just like wow, like this person is very handsome, very cool, or very pretty, whatever your gender. They look at you in public or somewhere, and something about like you look like you know what you're doing, like. It sounds like little things that you do, they feel like, "Oh, this is a very clean person," or "This is a very, like, nice, prestigious person," or something, like, very weird, but that's what I feel for you. Number 6, what you don't know about how others see you. Oh. Oh, the weird bile came. As strangers do feel horny, you have a lot of freak around you. You have others who are like sexually fantasizing about you. Like you have a lot of people could be around you who sexually fantasize about you. You're welcome. You can email me if you want personal reading. And I've done also a New Year package on my community page with that. So number 6, people feel like sexually horny, like toward you, like they feel like they're fantasizing about having sex with you. You could have like strangers who like fantasize about being with you, having kids with you, marrying you. You could have like a lot of people who are crushing on you that you don't know that they are crushing on you, but you have a lot of people who are crushing on you. You have strangers who like look at you and they feel like um there's something like heated inside them, like you could have like real hate, jealousy. like they're jealous and hate you, and then they say like mean things about you or to you, or like they're basically focused on everything that you do in every move, and they're like you're not doing anything wrong, but they're like looking at you, it's like look at this person, like oh my god, what are they thinking about doing this, why are they doing this, why are they wearing this, why are they doing that, like they're very focused on you, like they hate that you look good or you do something good, like you have people like maybe like around you even, like they're just very angry at little things that you do, and it's like they're almost like very focused on everything that you do. They want to make it as a strong, like, oh, look at this, like this person, like, oh my God, like, why are they not really wearing a dress today? They decided to wear like that. You look good, but it's like they just want to look at anything, like they want to complain because they're just focused on you. They hate it. You could say just something little like, hey, and they're like, why did they say hey? They didn't say like, how are you? Something like, you have people who are like very jealous of you, like obsessed basically. So what else you don't know about strangers? I do feel like strangers feel like you're just very fun. Like some people, strangers or like people in your life, but this is like more strangers. I feel like they feel like you're a fun person. It could be strangers who see you walking or something. They feel like you're a fun person. Like you look like you have a fun life or you look fun. Oh, there's something about your style look fun. Like you're doing something. Like you look like you're fun. Like you have your own world, or just something like you're doing something like fun, right? Maybe they see you like also reading or doing something or writing or sitting or maybe at work, and they feel like you're just like a fun person. Like you have things that it's just you look like you have a cool lifestyle. What else you don't know about strangers? I feel like strangers feel like sometime, or like this could be also like people that you talk to. Like I feel like I say a lot of strangers because I feel like there's a lot of people around you that you don't want to talk to, and like for example colleague or something or family or whatever, that they're around you but you're keeping it very platonic. You keep a platonic relationship with a lot of people that they kind of like almost like strangers even though that you see them every day. um yeah, almost like a stranger, but like you see them every day, and they're like saying that you almost like purposely trying to sabotage them, or you're purposely trying to just not understand what they want, or you're purposely trying to not look them in the eye, or not like basically look at what they're saying. You're purposely trying to find a misunderstanding. Purposely trying to like it's almost like when you don't want to do something or you're not doing something, it's like you do it by intention, like you're purposely because you hate them. Like it's almost like they think about everything you're doing like as an agenda, like you have an agenda or something like that. They talk about obsessed. What you don't know also about how others see you. You have strangers who want to know what and where you are. Like it's almost like they want to get your they don't know where you are or who you are. Like they see you like walking and they're like, oh my god, like I need to get this person number before they're gone, and then you disappear, or like you're gone and they're like thinking about you still, like they wanted to get your number or they couldn't get your number, or like they want to know where you are, something like that. It's like they think about you still. um I do feel like what else you don't know about people. I do feel like you have people around you who think like you're very strong. Like you're very strong. You're doing things like like you're very brave. Like you're very brave. You're very strong. This could be people that you're dealing with or something. They feel like you're a strong, brave person. Like you're a very like sharp person. Very brilliant. Like you can speak for yourself. You can manage something, or you could be like a great worker, a great employee, or something like that. They can trust you. They can rely on you. There's something about strength. You have a lot of people who see you as a strong person, right? Like you're just undefeatable. Like you're very confident. With the self sabotage here, I have like this feeling like have a lot of strangers who see you and they feel like, again, this is like the weird thing where like it's like they feel like it's almost like if they hate you, or they done something, could be people around you, they feel like you're the one who deserved it, like you deserved it. Like sounds like they are narcissists, like they hate you for no reason, or they're jealous of you and they're like sabotaging something between you two. And then they're trying to make, like they're trying to look at you in a nasty way no matter what. Like they're trying to just convince themselves that you're a bad person and you deserved it. There's something like that. You have a lot of narcissism shit definitely around you where you don't know about others and how do they see you. Some of them see you as a show off, like you're trying to show off, like you're trying to show off something. Even like maybe you don't know that. I feel like because I'm seeing you like sometimes like you don't even do it. Like it's just like again the insecurities or something. Like it could be just walking, doing nothing, or like you're just like it could be literally just got up, right? And you went to work, for example, or wherever you went, and you're like not thinking about anything. And they feel like you're showing off the way you're walking or the why you wear this because you're trying to show off, or you're trying to show off something, or you're trying to do something like you're trying to show off, or you're trying to show off your appearance, or you're trying to, you know, be seductive, or like you're trying to purposely like show off. You know you're handsome, you know you're pretty, so you're trying to, you know that they're looking at you. You know that you're getting everybody hooked. It's like very weird thing. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, my lovely people. I go live for members every day if you want to join my membership. And I might post a reading for members also now. And remember, I have this package for a new year. You can, you know, book a reading with me. Oh, let me choose. Let me choose. It's interesting. Um, how do people see me that I don't know? Ugh, do I even? Like number 3, number 4, and 6. I know, story of my life. Like I literally have people who got like beef with me over nothing, and I'm like, I'm just sick of it. Like this girl at work, cause I'm psychic. Like I know she's obsessed with me. Like she just hate me. She's obsessed with me. She's trying to act like she's not, but I saw her like I'm just disgusted of her. So when I get in a office and she's there, I'm like, hi. But basically, I just say hey, like in Arabic, like salam. Like I don't finish it. It's just like you say hey. So she just answered it short. Like I can read her mind. Like she's just like mad that I didn't say it properly. Like I said it this way because I'm like trying to be mean to her or something. Like you know, you hate me, try and find a way, but it's like weird. It's just very weird. People are weird, honestly. Anyway, bye. You're welcome.